It is very easy and very normal for our brain to get caught in ruminating loops of negativity. On our team, we talk about the fact that Amy likes to chew on concerns and considerations. And it's really supportive and helpful in our healing journey to be mindful of the fact that Amy's number one job is to work diligently to keep us alive. And as a part of that job, she has two primary impacts on the way that she helps orchestrate the way our brain is functioning. One is stress based, cortisol driven, norepinephrine enhanced. And in fact, there's something called stress induced structural plasticity that our amygdala is very involved in that helps curate an experience of stress based encodings in our brain that facilitate even more deeply our getting caught in these ruminating loops. But here's the thing. Amy's also very deeply involved in a thrive state. She wants to be plump and rich with relationships with all of the areas of our brain. And that's where we can bring in neuroplasticity to help her calm down, heal, release, and shift. So I'd like to invite you to notice that when you're in a ruminating loop, when you're chewing on those worries and concerns, that is Amy endeavoring to answer one of three primary questions, all of which are based in your critical sense of self related to, are you safe? Are you lovable? And can you be successful? And when those considerations are being informed through stress and fear, that's an opportunity to, as we talk about so frequently, wrap a warm, fuzzy blanket around your little friend Amy the amygdala by applying that soothing, havening touch and practicing breath work to help your brain and your body regulate, soothe, and calm. And in fact, counting your breaths works as a wonderful distraction that will stop that ruminating loop. So I'd like to use breath work counts starting with an inhale of 3 and an out of 5, and then an inhale of 4, exhale 6, inhale again of 3, exhale 5, and repeat that pattern for about 30 to 60 seconds, inviting your brain to regulate and calm, all the while wrapping that warm, fuzzy blanket around your amygdala. And then that creates the space and the opportunity for you to lean in and get curious about what is really happening underneath those ruminating thoughts. What is the threat to yourself, to your lovability, or to your ability to be successful that has gotten Amy all up in arms and loaded onto those stress freeways? How do we get curious about that? Well, we start asking those questions. What if? And if Amy's calm enough, we can even shift into those, what if I was curious? What if I was calm experiences of the Creating Possibilities protocol? Or we can begin doing that left-handed, right-handed journaling to start to dig a little deeper into what's happening. And that's one of my favorite exercises. So your dominant hand is going to be your strong thinking brain that's going to be answering and tending to the fears and worries that are being expressed by your non-dominant hand, which will be connected into what is feeling concerning at the time. As you begin the exercise, write on a piece of paper, "Hi, Amy, what's going on?" or some other inquiry, and then switch hands and simply answer that question with your non-dominant hand, inviting her to begin to explore and begin back and forth dialogue of what is happening to create these ruminating thoughts. If at any point in time you notice that there's some anxiety or additional agitation or worry showing up, go back to that breath work and your havening touch. Because in that process, you're delinking that stress-induced structural plasticity, the stress-informed neural freeways, and again, leaning into the spaciousness to learn and get deeper about what's really happening. So let me know how it goes. It's one of my favorite exercises. And just again, a gentle reminder, anytime Amy kicks up dust, that's her letting you know she's worried about something. So give her that soothing, havening hug and get curious or lean in to doing your CPR for the amygdala, or you're creating possibilities, you have the ability to sculpt your brain in really powerful, powerful ways.